Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to Pure Speak English. I'm Ben.
And I'm Crystal. We're so happy you're here with us today.
You know, Crystal, every time we start recording, I feel this warm feeling in my heart because I know that somewhere in the world, someone is listening to us while they're walking, cooking, or maybe just sitting quietly with a cup of tea.
That's beautiful, Ben. And I hope that person knows, wherever you are right now, that you're not alone on this journey. Learning English is not just about words and grammar, it's about connecting with the world and connecting with yourself.
Exactly. Today, we're going to talk about something that can change your entire day. Something simple but powerful.
We're talking about your morning routine. How you start your day can completely change how you feel, how you think, and how you learn.
And we're going to keep it simple, calm, and peaceful, because that's what mornings should be.
Before we dive in, let me ask you something, Ben. What does your morning look like?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, Crystal, my mornings used to be terrible. I used to wake up, grab my phone immediately, check emails, scroll through social media, and then rush to get ready. I felt stressed before my day even started.
I think a lot of people can relate to that. I was the same way. I would wake up feeling anxious, like I was already behind.
Behind on what, though? The day hadn't even started yet.
Exactly. But our minds can play tricks on us. We feel pressure that isn't even real yet.
So true. But then I made one small change, just one, and it shifted everything.
What was it?
I stopped checking my phone first thing in the morning. Instead, I started my day with 5 minutes of silence, just sitting on my bed, breathing and being present.
That's powerful, Ben. 5 minutes. That's all it took?
Well, it was the beginning. Those 5 minutes became 10 minutes. Then I added a glass of water. Then I started writing in a journal. Small steps, Crystal. Small, gentle steps.
I love that, because I think people often feel like they have to change everything at once. Like they need to wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for an hour, run 5 miles, and read a whole book before breakfast.
And then they don't do any of it because it feels too big.
Exactly. So today, we want to give you simple, peaceful ideas. Things you can actually do. Things that feel good.
And we'll teach you some useful English along the way, because this podcast is also your English practice.
That's right. So take a deep breath with us. Relax, and let's talk about how to create a morning routine that brings you peace.
So, Crystal, let's start from the very beginning. The moment you wake up, what happens in that first moment?
For me now, the first thing I do is I open my eyes and I say, thank you.
You say thank you. To who?
To life, to the universe, to God, to whatever you believe in. I just say, thank you for another day.
That's beautiful. It's a practice called gratitude.
Yes, gratitude means being thankful, feeling appreciation for what you have.
And starting your day with gratitude changes your mindset. A mindset is the way you think about things. It's your mental attitude.
When you start with gratitude, you start with positivity. You're not focusing on what's wrong or what you don't have. You're focusing on what's good.
I do something similar. I say, today is a gift, because that's what the word present means, right? It means both now and gift.
Oh, I love that connection. The present moment is a present, a gift.
Exactly. So, the first lesson for a peaceful morning is this. Start with gratitude. Start with awareness.
Let me explain awareness for our listeners. Awareness means knowing and noticing what's happening right now. It's being conscious, being awake, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally.
So, when you wake up, don't rush. Don't jump out of bed. Just take a moment. Notice your breathing. Notice the light coming through your window. Notice how your body feels.
This is called being mindful. Mindfulness is a beautiful word. It means paying attention to the present moment without judgment.
Without judgment, that's important. You're not saying, oh, I feel tired, that's bad. You're just noticing, I feel tired. That's it. No story, no drama.
I think a lot of people struggle with this, Ben, because we're so used to judging everything.
You're absolutely right. We wake up and immediately start thinking, I didn't sleep enough. I have so much to do. I'm already stressed.
But what if instead you just said, I'm awake, I'm here, today is a new beginning?
Simple, calm, peaceful.
And you know what? You can even say it in English. This is a great way to practice.
That's a wonderful idea. So when you wake up, say out loud, I am awake. I am here. Today is a new beginning.
Let's say it together, slowly, so our listeners can repeat with us. I am awake. I am here. Today is a new beginning.
Beautiful. If you said that with us, give yourself a little smile. You just practiced English and started your day with intention.
Intention, that's another important word. Intention means purpose. It means doing something on purpose with a clear reason.
When you set an intention for your morning, you're not just going through the motions, you're creating your day consciously.
Okay, so we've woken up with gratitude and awareness. Now what? Crystal, what's your next step? Water. I drink a big glass of water.
Ah, yes, hydration. That's so important.
Hydration means giving your body water. After sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, your body is dehydrated. You need water.
And here's a little tip. Try to drink water before you drink coffee or tea. Your body needs water first.
I used to go straight for coffee, but then I realized I was using coffee to wake up because I was actually just thirsty.
That's so true. Sometimes we think we need caffeine, but really we just need water.
So now I keep a bottle of water next to my bed. As soon as I wake up, I drink it. It's easy, it's simple, and it makes a huge difference.
I do the same thing. And sometimes I add a little lemon juice to the water. It tastes fresh and it's good for digestion.
Digestion means how your body processes food, your stomach, your intestines, all of that.
Starting your day with lemon water is a gentle way to wake up your digestive system.
But even if you just drink plain water, that's perfect. The important thing is that you're doing something good for your body right away.
And that's part of building a peaceful morning. You're being kind to yourself. You're taking care of yourself.
Self-care, that's what we call it. Self-care means taking time to look after your own health and happiness.
And it doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. A glass of water is self-care.
Opening your window to let fresh air in, that's self-care.
Stretching your body for 2 minutes, that's self-care.
I think people often feel like self-care means going to a spa or taking a vacation, but really it's the small daily things.
The small, consistent things. Consistency means doing something regularly, not just once.
If you drink water every morning for a month, that's consistency, and that's when you see real change.
So, we've had our water, we're awake, we're present. Now, Crystal, let's talk about movement.
Oh yes, movement is so important, but again, it doesn't have to be intense. You don't have to run a marathon.
You don't have to go to the gym. You can just stretch.
Stretching is so underrated. That means people don't appreciate it enough.
When you sleep, your muscles get tight. Stretching helps them relax and wake up gently.
I like to do some simple stretches right in my bedroom. I reach my arms up to the sky. I bend side to side. I touch my toes. Or at least I try to.
I can't touch my toes either, Crystal, but I try, and that's what matters.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect. It's about moving your body with care.
Some people like yoga. Some people like a short walk. Some people just do 5 minutes of stretching.
The trick is to whisk them really well with a little milk or cream and then cook them low and slow.
So, salmon does have iron in it, but it's not a lot. There's better sources of iron.
The key is to find what feels good for you, what makes your body feel alive and happy.
I like to step outside if the weather is nice. I take 5 deep breaths of fresh air. I look at the sky. I notice the trees.
That's grounding. Grounding means connecting with nature. with the earth. It helps you feel calm and centered.
Centered. That's a great word. It means balanced, not too stressed, not too sleepy, just calm and clear.
When you move your body in the morning, even a little bit, you're telling your brain, we're ready, we're awake, we're here.
And your brain listens. Your energy shifts.
Energy. We use that word a lot. Energy is the feeling of being active, alive, and strong.
If you start your morning with movement, your energy will be higher all day.
But remember, we're not talking about forcing yourself or punishing yourself. This isn't about no pain, no gain.
This is about kindness, gentle movement, peaceful movement.
Because a peaceful mind starts with a peaceful body.
Now let's talk about something that I think is really powerful but also really simple. Breathing.
Oh, Ben, I love this topic. Breathing is something we do all day, every day, but we rarely pay attention to it.
We take it for granted. That means we don't think about it or appreciate it.
But if you take just 2 or 3 minutes in the morning to breathe consciously, it changes everything.
Consciously means with awareness, on purpose.
So instead of just breathing automatically, you focus on your breath. You notice it.
Let me guide us through a simple breathing exercise right now. Everyone listening, if you're in a safe place, you can do this with us.
Close your eyes if you can, or just soften your gaze.
Take a deep breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold it gently for a moment.
And now breathe out slowly through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more times together.
Breathe in, 2, 3, 4.
Hold.
And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One more time. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4.
Breathe hold.
And release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you feel?
I feel calmer already.
Me too. That's the power of intentional breathing.
This technique is called box breathing or deep breathing. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system.
Okay, that's a big phrase. Let me break it down. Your nervous system controls how your body reacts to stress.
The parasympathetic nervous system is the part that helps you relax. It's like a break for stress.
So when you breathe slowly and deeply, you're telling your body, it's okay. We're safe. We can relax.
And that's why breathing is so powerful for a peaceful mind.
You can do this anytime, before a meeting, before a test, before bed, but doing it in the morning sets the tone for your whole day.
Sets the tone. That means it creates the mood or feeling for what comes next.
If you start your day rushed and anxious, your whole day might feel that way.
But if you start your day calm and centered, you carry that peace with you.
All right, Crystal, we've talked about waking up with gratitude, drinking water, moving your body, and breathing. What's next?
Next, I want to talk about feeding your mind.
Oh, I love this. What do you mean by that?
I mean, what you put into your mind in the morning matters just as much as what you put into your body.
So true. If the first thing you do is check the news or read something negative, that affects your mood.
Exactly. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant in it will grow.
That's a beautiful metaphor. A metaphor is when you compare two things to explain an idea.
So if you plant positive thoughts, positive feelings will grow. If you plant stress and worry, that's what will grow.
So how do you feed your mind in a positive way?
For me, I like to read something inspiring, maybe a short quote, a poem, or a few pages from a book I love.
I do something similar. I have a journal where I write 3 things I'm grateful for and 1 intention for the day.
Journaling is such a powerful habit. A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically.
And it doesn't have to take long. 5 minutes is enough.
You can write in your own language, or if you want to practice English, you can write in English.
That's a great idea. You could write simple sentences like, I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for this quiet morning. Today, I will be kind to myself.
Simple, clear, positive.
And when you write by hand, it has a special effect. It helps you remember and feel your words more deeply.
Yes, there's something magical about putting pen to paper.
Some people also like to listen to a short podcast or an audio lesson, maybe something like this one.
Exactly. Listening to English while you have your coffee is a great way to start your day.
You're learning, you're relaxing, and you're feeding your mind with something positive.
The key is to be intentional. Choose what you listen to, choose what you read, and choose what you think about.
You know, Crystal, I want to share a story with you.
Please do, Ben. I love your stories.
So, a few years ago, I was going through a really difficult time. I was stressed about work, about money, about relationships. Everything felt heavy.
I can hear that this was hard for you.
It was. And every morning I would wake up already feeling exhausted.
Exhausted means extremely tired.
So, what did you do?
I realized I needed to give myself permission to slow down. Permission, that means allowing yourself to do something.
That's hard for a lot of people. We feel guilty if we rest or slow down.
I felt guilty too, but then I asked myself, what's more important, doing everything or taking care of myself?
And the answer is clear.
You can't pour from an empty cup. That's a saying. It means you can't give to others if you have nothing left for yourself.
So true.
So I started waking up just 15 minutes earlier. I didn't do anything productive. I just sat by my window with a cup of tea and watched the sunrise.
That sounds beautiful.
It was, and those 15 minutes became the most important part of my day.
Because you were giving yourself space, space to breathe, space to just be.
Exactly. And slowly I felt my energy coming back. I felt hope again.
Hope is such a powerful feeling. Hope means believing that things can get better.
And it starts with small moments, small choices, like choosing to sit quietly in the morning instead of rushing.
You know, Crystal, I think our listeners might be wondering, this all sounds nice, but I have kids, I have a busy job, I don't have time for a morning routine.
That's such a valid concern. Valid means reasonable and understandable.
So let's talk about this. How can you have a peaceful morning when life is chaotic?
Chaotic means disorganized and full of confusion.
First, I want to say, even 5 minutes can make a difference.
Yes, you don't need an hour, you don't need 30 minutes. 5 minutes is enough.
Maybe you wake up before your family. Maybe you sit in your car for 5 minutes before you go into work.
Maybe you lock the bathroom door and just breathe for 3 minutes.
Whatever you can do, do it. Something is better than nothing.
And here's another tip. Involve your family.
What do you mean?
If you have kids, teach them about peaceful mornings too. Maybe you all sit together and take 3 deep breaths before breakfast.
That's a wonderful idea. You're teaching them a valuable life skill.
And you're creating a calm environment for everyone, not just yourself.
Also, remember that your morning routine doesn't have to happen at 6 a.m.
Right. If you work a night shift, your morning might be in the afternoon.
The time doesn't matter. What matters is that you create a moment of peace whenever your day begins.
Flexibility. That's the key. Flexibility means being able to adapt and adjust.
Life will always be busy. There will always be challenges. But you can always find a few minutes for yourself.
And when you do, you're not being selfish. You're being wise.
Selfish means only caring about yourself, but this isn't selfish.
Taking care of yourself so you can show up for others, that's actually generous.
All right, friends, we've talked about a lot of different ideas today. Let's bring it all together.
Yes, let's create a simple morning routine that anyone can follow.
Step 1. Wake up and take a moment. Don't reach for your phone, just be present.
Step 2. Drink a glass of water. Hydrate your body.
Step 3. Move your body gently. Stretch, walk, or do some simple yoga.
Step 4. Breathe. Take 5 deep breaths with intention.
Step 5. Feed your mind something positive. Read, write, or listen to something uplifting.
And that's it. 5 simple steps. You can do them in 15 minutes.
Or even less if you're short on time.
The important thing is that you're being intentional. You're choosing peace.
And over time, this routine will become natural. It will become a part of who you are.
Your mornings will transform, and when your mornings transform, your life transforms. Now, I want to share something special with you. This is a part of every episode where I break down some important vocabulary we've used today. I call it Crystal's Vocabulary Breakdown.
I love this part. It helps our listeners really understand and remember the words.
Exactly. So let's go through some key words together, slowly and clearly. Crystal's Vocabulary Breakdown. Okay, everyone, get comfortable. Maybe grab a pen and paper if you want to write these down. Let's begin. Word 1. Gratitude. Gratitude. Let's say it together, slowly. Gratitude. This word means being thankful. When you feel gratitude, you appreciate what you have. Example, I start my day with gratitude. I think about the good things in my life. Another example, she expressed her gratitude by saying thank you. Gratitude is a feeling, a warm feeling in your heart. Word 2. Awareness. Awareness. Let's break it down. Awareness. Awareness means noticing what's happening right now, being conscious and paying attention. Example, I practice awareness when I focus on my breathing. Another example, he has a good awareness of his emotions. When you have awareness, you're not living on autopilot. You're present. Word 3. Mindful. Say it with me. Mindful. This adjective means paying careful attention to the present moment. Example, I try to be mindful when I eat breakfast. I don't rush. Another example, she practices mindful breathing every morning. Being mindful helps you feel calm and centered. Word 4. Intention. Let's say it, intention. An intention is a purpose or a plan. It's something you want to do or achieve. Example, my intention today is to be patient with myself. Another example, she set an intention to drink more water. When you have an intention, you're not just drifting through your day, you have direction. Word 5. Hydration. Slowly, hydration. This means giving your body water. Staying hydrated is very important for your health. Example, I focus on hydration in the morning by drinking a big glass of water. Another example, good hydration helps your skin and your energy. The verb is hydrate. You hydrate your body. Word 6. Consistency. Let's say it together. Consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, not just once or twice. Example, the key to building a habit is consistency. Another example, he practices English with consistency every day. If you're consistent, you keep going even when it's hard. Word 7. Resilience. Slowly, resilience. This beautiful word means the ability to recover from difficulties, to bounce back when life is hard. Example, she showed great resilience after losing her job. Another example, building a morning routine helps develop resilience. Resilient people don't give up. They adapt and keep going. Word 8. Overwhelmed. Say it, overwhelmed. This means feeling like there's too much to handle, feeling stressed by too many things. Example, I felt overwhelmed with all my responsibilities. Another example, when you're overwhelmed, take a break and breathe. It's okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. We all do. Word 9. Atmosphere. Let's break it down. Atmosphere. Atmosphere means the mood or feeling of a place. Example, I create a peaceful atmosphere in my room with candles and soft music. Another example, the atmosphere at the cafe was warm and welcoming. Your environment affects your mood, so create a good atmosphere. Word 10. Flexibility. Slowly, flexibility. This means being able to adapt and change when needed. Example, life requires flexibility. Plans don't always work out. Another example, she showed flexibility by adjusting her schedule. The adjective is flexible. You can be flexible with your routine. Those are 10 important words from today's conversation. I hope you wrote them down or at least listened carefully.
These words are so useful in daily life, not just for talking about morning routines.
Exactly. You can use them in many situations.
And remember, learning vocabulary isn't about memorizing definitions. It's about understanding and using the words.
So try to use one or two of these words this week. Say them out loud. Write them in a sentence. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
You know, Crystal, I think now is a good time to talk about something important.
What's that?
The inner voice in our heads. The inner voice that talks to us all day long.
Oh, yes, the inner critic.
Exactly. For a lot of people, that voice is not kind. It's harsh and judgmental.
You're not good enough. You're lazy. You'll never succeed.
Those kinds of thoughts can ruin your whole morning, even if you're doing everything right.
That's so true. You could have the perfect routine, but if your thoughts are negative, you won't feel peaceful.
So, how do we change that inner voice?
First, we need to notice it. Become aware of what you're saying to yourself.
And then we need to challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful?
Often, the answer is no. The thought isn't true, and it's definitely not help.
So replace it. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I'm doing my best and that's enough.
Instead of I'm lazy, say I'm learning and growing.
This is called positive self-talk. Self-talk means the way you speak to yourself in your mind.
And it makes such a difference. Your thoughts create your reality.
If you think you're going to have a bad day, you probably will.
But if you think, today I choose peace, today I choose to be kind to myself, then that's what you'll experience.
It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect.
It's about choosing a mindset that supports you instead of one that tears you down.
And this is something you can practice during your morning routine.
Yes, when you're sitting quietly or writing in your journal, pay attention to your thoughts. If a negative thought comes up, acknowledge it. Say, I see you, but I don't agree with you. And then choose a better thought.
It takes practice, but it gets easier over time.
Crystal, I want to ask our listeners some reflection questions. Questions they can think about or write about.
I love that idea. Reflection helps us understand ourselves better.
Reflection means thinking deeply about something, considering it carefully.
So let's give everyone a moment to reflect.
Reflection questions for you. Here are some questions for you. You don't have to answer them out loud. Just think about them quietly or write them in your journal. Question 1.
Crystal, how do you currently feel when you wake up in the morning? Peaceful? Stressed? Tired? Excited?
Take a moment and think about this honestly.
There's no wrong answer. Just notice how you feel.
Question 2. What is one small thing you could do tomorrow morning to make your day more peaceful? Maybe it's drinking water. Maybe it's taking 5 deep breaths. Maybe it's not checking your phone right away. Choose just one small thing.
Remember, small steps lead to big changes.
Question 3. What does a peaceful mind mean